Welcome to the newest town in America. Long Island, Maine has a new sign, a new government, and a new attitude.
Everybody wanted it, and we've worked hard for it, and we came through, and it's done.
Feels good?
Yeah, real good.
This is one exciting day. Everything's just coming together, you know. It's been coming together for a long time, but it just, you know, we talk about independent people on islands, but you see how dependent we are on each other for making things happen, and that's what has really made this happen. It's a beautiful thing.
2 years ago, town moderator Mark Greene began the effort to separate the 165 year-round residents living on the island from the city of Portland. It's the first of Portland's inhabited islands to do so.
The idea that it takes 2 hours to get to a hospital from here, 1 hour out, 1 hour back on a 30-year-old fireboat, that's stupid. This is 1993. Did you see our new helicopter down there? You can be to the hospital in 10 minutes now. Those are the kinds of things we wanted from our tax dollars. I mean, yeah, it's one thing to say a quaint little old fishing village, but these are sophisticated people that live here, okay? They want the same things that you want living on the mainland, and they're entitled to them if they want them, and pay for them.
Although this is the first time a secession effort succeeded, it's not the first time residents attempted. Clyde Darling tried almost 40 years ago. He says he saw huge property taxes looming.
What is the problem with Portland?
Hungry. Just one word. That's all you have to say. Hungry. They can't, if you pay them, no matter what you pay them, it's never enough.
Portland Mayor Ann Pringle attended the island's Independence Day festivities. She says there's no hard feelings.
Well, I think it's somewhat sad, but we've been through several years of discussion about it, and the islanders have made up their minds, and I wish them well. And government these days isn't easy, but they seem to have done a lot of homework, and I hope they're able to manage it well.
But just how well the new town will fare is uncertain. Donations like this fire truck from the town of Biddeford have certainly helped and will make a difference fighting fires.
I think we'll be all right. When we do have one, you know, we've got to rely a little bit more on the speed here and the first hit, and then take it from there.
Since the town of Long Island has to wait until September to receive its first installment of local tax funds, it's taken up more creative ways of raising revenue, like selling T-shirts out of the general store. So far, they've raised almost $12,000.
In the last hour, we've sold about a dozen. And, you know, as people are heading for the boat, they seem to be stopping in to see if they can get one more shirt before they head for the boat.
And the new town tax collector, Nixon, adds not only are people happy to pay their taxes, they're paying early.
Several people have asked me to give them estimates on their tax bills since I haven't sent them out yet, and they're willing to pay them right now. One woman today told me she'd cut me a check tomorrow.
The city of Portland, in the meantime, is nervous the idea of secession will catch on among neighboring islands with even larger tax bases.
In the last year or so, they're starting to pay attention to our needs, but the reason is because of the secession movement.
Do you think Peaks will follow Long Island?
Well, I hope it does.
I think that's a distinct possibility if we don't show progress in reducing the tax burden in Portland, which is not all under our control. A lot of it is affected by state policy. And if we don't find ways to increase the level of satisfaction in the services we do provide for the taxes that are paid.
This new town, though, is far from a fiscal fairyland. It still owes Portland $1.3 million and must wait till spring for its first full annual budget. However, this year residents will get a tax break, and at about $200 per household, it's enough to celebrate Independence Day the right way on the only town in Casco Bay. Cara Baratieri, New England Cable News, Long Island, Maine.